Earlier in the show, we met Lisa DeJournay, a Valley mom raising not one, not two, but three autistic children. And while researchers continue to make strides in understanding autism, this summer, a new high-tech computer game was released with the promise of helping screen children. But can that be possible?
Okay, Tori, your turn.
I want to.
Lisa DeJournay spends a good portion of her time shuttling her three autistic kids between various therapy sessions in the West Valley. While she's optimistic about her children's future now, it was a fight at the beginning.
You go to the doctor and, oh, they're just late starters. They're late learners. Oh, she's still young. You know, keep an eye on her. Read to her more. You're not reading to her enough. I felt lonely. I felt there's something wrong with my kid. Nobody believes me.
When Lisa's fears were confirmed, the news wasn't easy to take.
I cried because, you know, my little girl who was going to be a high school cheerleader and a softball player and, you know, going to grow up and do new things, I didn't know if was ever going to be out of my house.
Now, a few years later, Lisa's doing better. But anyone hearing her story has to wonder, how's it possible all three children in one family have autistic tendencies?
My personal opinion, yes, there's a genetic disposition for autism.
A theory that's still being explored.
When we have identical twins, if they both have it, that makes us feel that there's a strong genetic tendency.
Whether it's genetic or not, there are companies hoping to help arm parents with information about developmental disorders.
Do you know what kind of sound a horse makes?
This summer, the Baltimore-based company called Learning for Children debuted a computer game designed to help parents determine if their child is showing signs of autism. The CEO told us it shouldn't be used as a diagnostic tool, but rather a guide for parents to help them determine whether or not medical attention is necessary. But Dr. Elaine Ellis from Phoenix Children's Hospital fears parents may put too much power in such games.
To be able to take a computer game and do that would be great, but my concern is for parents that would use this and have false worry.
She goes on to say putting an autistic child in front of a computer doesn't necessarily help them.
One of the big deficits in autism is social relatedness. So being in front of a computer game would defeat the purpose of getting better in that area.
Meanwhile, 4-year-old Tori and 3-year-old twins Richie and Maddie are making progress. And while life hasn't exactly turned out the way Lisa once imagined, she says she wouldn't trade it for anything.
All of the little steps that most people probably take for granted are huge steps for my kids, and it's amazing.
If you'd like to learn more information about autism or the company Learning for Children, just log on to our website at azfamily.com. An East Valley football